What's up, guys? Welcome to my post-match review of our draw against Nottingham Forest. A 2-2 draw. A very... I don't know, guys. I feel very disappointed. Like, it's a game that we should have won today, especially coming into this game. Nottingham Forest were in the relegation zone. And, it was back and forth today. That first half, I thought, we did very well in the first half with eliminating most of their chances, and very good defensively in the first half. And then after that first goal, with that call, in my opinion, when I saw the replay on that call, I thought the ball was fully out from the angle that they showed us. And the referee apparently has a better angle because he had a better view than we all do as fans. But yeah, after that first goal, it was a really good goal, a really good set piece goal. But the biggest thing that frustrated me, and I think most of us fans, was the first 5 minutes of the beginning of that second half. Why did we fall asleep? Why did we shut off? Because the thing is, when a team at home is down 1-0 and they really need to get out of a certain spot in the table, they are going to want a result. They're going to want 3 points. And when they're down at half, yeah, they're going to come out energetic in the second half. And that's exactly what they did. 2 typical Dyche goals. Crashing players into the box. 2 chaos haram goals. And the way that we defended those was just absolutely poor. Like, I'm going to call it how it is. Amad Diallo, defending isn't his best strength, but he's got to put in some challenges with Morgan Gibbs-White. That was a cheap goal to give away, a cheap header to give away. And especially for the second goal, too. Why would you let Savannah score his first goal like that with a bunch of, chaotic deflection balls in the middle, and then he gets on the end of it and scores? It's poor defending all around. And I'm going to call out one player, too. Diogo Dalot. What a bad performance from him today. I do not want to see this guy at this club next season. He's been consistently poor throughout this whole entire season. Crosses are decent, but he's just unreliable in that back line, going up and down the field. I do not want to hear one single word. We need to buy a wingback at the earliest in January in this transfer window. And I'm sure that 90% of United fans can agree with me on this. That Dalot is a liability. If we look at the ratings according to FOTMob, Cunha, Fernandez, and Casemiro have the highest ratings on the team. I think Casemiro had a brilliant game today. I think Fernandez had a pretty decent game today too. But one player that I'm going to call out that maybe a lot of fans may not agree with, and maybe half might agree with, Benjamin Šeško. He's still got a lot to learn. He's still young. But man, what a poor performance from him today. I was kind of surprised. He was really good the past couple of games, especially in the game against, Sunderland, Liverpool, and even Brighton when he got an assist. I was really impressed with his performances those past couple games. And even in the loss before our win against Sunderland, against Brentford, pretty good. But today I just didn't... He could have had 2 goals today. If he had better touches, if he had better positioning, and if he was just a little bit more effective up there. But, he's still learning. I still back him. I still rate him. But today was just a big stinker for him. Wasn't really impressed. No wonder why his FOTMob score was 6.1. Don't worry. I really do like Šeško. And I really do think that he can offer a lot more than Højlund ever did up top. And I think he'll bounce back. Let's hope he does. But for giving all these players credit where it's due, Amad Diallo, well done. That was a world-class strike to tie it up for the second goal. And, we should have won the game. Amad Diallo could have won the goal, or could have won the game for us with his goal from another set piece, from a from a half volley or whatever. He bounced a shot off the ground, but then it was saved off the line by frickin' Murillo, bro. Murillo has been a revelation for that Nottingham Forest back line ever since 2 seasons ago, I think. But wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I mean, typical. It was going to be a hard game no matter what. I said the scoreline was going to be 2-1 for us, but it ended up being 2-2. And that Nottingham Forest team really came alive in the second half. Yeah, it wasn't going to be an easy game, but it's a winnable game. And we should have done it. And there's some people saying that this was a good result for us, but I'm going to have to disagree with that. How could you have this type of result and, players like Mbeumo, Cunha, and Seshko putting up stinkers against a team that's trying to get out of the relegation zone? This team was in 18th place, 5 points coming in. You can't drop games like this. Even when a team is in transition right now, it's been a year now since Aaron has been hired for the job. How long is this transition? How long is the transitional period? Is it 3 months, 6 months? A year at max? 2 years? 3 years? 4 years? The time to put in results are now. It's either put up or shut up. I think the last 3 games were very good results. 3 games in a row. Especially a big win at Anfield. If you can get a big win at Anfield, why can't you get a win at Nottingham Forest? You have to. It's part of the Manchester United standards. Even if you're in a transition, you're still Manchester United. You're not Arsenal, a smaller club. And you're not a mid-table team. Even though you came from 15th place, which was a big embarrassment last season, you still got to put up the results if you want to challenge for top 4. Because results like this could easily affect our standing on the table in the long term at the end of the season. We'll just have to see. But performance-wise, I'd give this a 6.5 out of 10, if I'm being brutally honest. That first half was back and forth, but we got the better of them. The first 10 minutes of that second half, piss poor. And luckily we were able to get a goal in those last 5 to 10 minutes of the game. And we should have won it, but it was brilliant defending by Nottingham Forest. And we had to scramble back in for the rest of the game after we were down 2-1. And can you guys realize that for 15 minutes, while we were up 1-0 until Nottingham Forest tied it 1-1, we were second place in the league table. We were second place. Manchester United fans have not seen us in second place in the table for a long time. That was 15 minutes of glory. 15 minutes of glory to see. We were on the brink of saying the glory days are back. But yet, the reality check hit. So all I can say is, keep your head up. Our next game will be at Tottenham Hotspur, which is a big bogey team of ours. So let's see if we can refocus and get back on it and have better performances. And make sure the players turn up. Our front line especially needs to turn up. Because there was no GA from them. Even though Matheus Cunha had an 8.1, it was known that he completed the most dribbles, 3. He was the most fouled player on the match. Well, yeah, he's really good at that. And he won the most duels, which was 11. So overall, decent, but not good enough. And I know that they can be good. I know that they can. They've shown us. But the thing is, if they can do it in the big games but not in the small games, that's where you need to keep a lookout for. So next game is going to be a big game. Let's see if they can bring that same energy into the next game. But even better, 5 times more, 10 times more. We'll just have to find out. We will just have to find out. But yeah, anyways, let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to do that. And be sure to like and comment on this post. And we'll see you next week for the Tottenham Hotspur preview.